Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have made a journey to the coast this morning to share the celebration, the joy of parenting. There are a few moments in the journey of life more significant than the moment of graduation. It marks the first shoot of the flower from the seeds of sacrifice, parents making the upbringing of their children. And for the children, it opens the first window to the world of the future and all its challenges. Parents are of necessity most concerned about the foundation they lay for their children. And my dear wife and I, together with Asantehene, were careful in the choice we were making for our young daughter and nephew. We have since been very proud of her development and achievements, but equally, we have been proud of the school for the foundations they have given her, both academically and her personal development. I'm sure the happy, excited faces I see this morning bear testimony to the incredibly high level of satisfaction among all parents, guardians, and other stakeholders. It is an amazing tribute to the founders of this unique institution and the vision that drove them. Here is an institution established primarily to provide access to educational excellence to children from SOS villages who have been orphaned and by definition in need of support from society. The school set out to prove that regardless of social circumstances, all children will acquire knowledge and apply the knowledge in the service of Africa. And what an amazing story it has been over the 30 years of its existence. Without deviating from its core mandate, the school has evolved into the leading light in educational excellence in Ghana. It is a great pleasure to see Mrs. Nkrumah, the founding principal, sharing another moment of glory with us. The legacy of educational excellence they have bequeathed to us puts Margaret and her team among the nation builders we should forever cherish and celebrate. Thank you, Margaret, for a legacy of excellence, and thanks to your successors, to you, Mrs. Elizabeth Dutson, and your brilliant staff for building on and sustaining the legacy. It speaks to the ambitions of the college that today's graduation and speed day ceremony has set the challenging theme, empowering African young people for the future, cultivating academic excellence and hope through Pan-African education. I hope our young minds fully grasp the import of the theme, and our nation recognizes how germane it is at this moment in history. Our blessed continent of Africa currently has had nothing to do with the sources of conflict in Europe that is threatening world peace, nor has it been accountable for any of the factors responsible for climate change. Yet, it is undeniable that we remain casualties of the miscalculations and mistakes of other protagonists, including ourselves. Amidst this explosive compound of geopolitical risk compounded by climate change and national economic headwinds, what and where is the scope for the pursuit of the goal of empowering our young people with academic excellence and hope through a Pan-African education? Thank you, Mrs. Dutson, and your esteemed management for allowing me to focus national attention on this important subject without the intrusion of political considerations, but as a matter of profound national interest. Regardless of the outcome of national discourse, I am certain the pioneering role of this college will continue to bear fruit. Your effort to cultivate a Pan-Africanist education frame is on all fours with our commitment to the reaffirmation and exaltation of our common African heritage. Over the past 2 decades, we have tried to reconnect with sons and daughters of the heritage of Asantehene African, who through the accident of history are now spread across other continents.
Sure.
It has become clear that the Pan-African concept now extends beyond the geographical space of the African continent and embraces a wider community of the African heritage in the diaspora.
Sure.
Education is the tool to the remaking of this new community. As I have said on my travels to the United States of America and Caribbean, Africa has been cruelly treated by historians who have locked us into a cage of inhumanity from which we are still struggling to escape. There's now an open challenge for our own scholars and thinkers to step up the plate, rewrite the African story which will provide inspiration our children need as they face the future.
Sure.
The pursuit of academic excellence ingrained in the ethos of your college is the most appropriate objective for any institution aspiring to greatness. But academic excellence alone must be more than the accumulation of knowledge.
Sure.
We must redefine it to embrace the psychological transformation of the new young Africa, instilled with confidence and self-belief, and driven by ambition to use the accumulated knowledge to create, build, innovate, and by all legitimate means add to the stock of societal progress and development.
Sure.
And of course, there is what for me is the overriding issue of the sense of civic responsibility of our young generation. We cannot deny the harmful influences to which our youth are exposed, not only in the digital space, but within our communities and homes. It is difficult to identify anything that today instills in our youth the love of country and service to the community.
Sure.
The values of our culture and traditions are treasured by the wisdom of our forefathers are being sacrificed against the onslaught of inappropriate offerings from an uncontrolled social media.
Sure.
Education must lead the way in the recovery of love of country and fidelity in the service of community.
Sure.
A word to the graduates. Today marks a significant milestone in the lives of these graduates. A day evolves so much anticipated, an achievement with limitless potential, a threshold of new beginnings with its unique lens of excitement, pride, and a touch of nostalgia. Over the past few years, this SOS school has been your playground, proving ground, and sanctuary. A place where you have laughed, learned and grown, a place where you have discovered your passions, formed lifelong friendship, and learned invaluable life lessons.
Sure.
Each of these experiences has contributed to the tapestry of your secondary school years and has prepared you for the journey ahead as you graduate today.
Sure.
Graduation ceremonies are emotional times. In one breath, you're happy it is all over and very proud of your accomplishments.
Sure.
Sad to leave your friends and mentors and may be a bit anxious about what the future holds.
Sure.
The curriculum and training which you have imbibed on this beautiful campus has a purpose, and it will surely make you ever ready and better equipped to excel academically and professionally to achieve your respective ambitions.
Sure.
As a proud graduate of the SOS school, there are too many success stories of role models in our society who passed through the school and from whom you can learn to quicken the pace of your development.
Sure.
But I have a few admonitions for you on this propitious occasion.
Sure.
Be disciplined. Indeed, continuous success cannot be achieved without discipline. M. Scott Peck, in his book, The Road Less Traveled, reminds us of the importance of discipline when he says, discipline is the basic set of tools required to solve life's problems.
Sure.
Without discipline, we can solve nothing.
Sure.
With only some discipline, we can solve some problems. With total discipline, we can solve our problems.
Sure.
Discipline is indeed vital for success and cannot be overemphasized for the next phase of your development.
Sure.
Graduates, You are entering into a world that is constantly changing and therefore requires creativity, resilience, adaptability, and unique perspective for innovation. Fortunately or unfortunately, these changes bring in its wake a lot of challenges along with a more significant number of opportunities.
Sir.
All you must do is to be open-minded and be brave to make bold and good decisions. Get to know your strengths and weaknesses. Strike acquaintance with people who complement your weaknesses. Do not be afraid to take risks, to fail, and to try again. Remember that it is often through the most challenging times that we learn and grow the most. Know that each experience, whether it results in success or failure, will teach you invaluable lessons and bring you closer to your goals.
Sir.
Failure is another perspective of success. Fortunately for you, your teachers have devoted a lot of resources and attention to sharpen your knowledge and skills and competences in these areas.
Sir.
Technology also has opened many doors to several opportunities out there. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
Sir.
But just as mind-boggling as opportunities, so are the risks. The digital space is strewn with landmines of criminality, abuse, and destruction. There are danger signs that many of our young people have been drawn into. The net of cybercrimes and moral degeneration. It is a sign we must take seriously and address with real vigor. The nature of digital space should not delude us into thinking that there's an easy path to wealth and prosperity.
Sir.
The easy path leads inevitably to ruin and destruction.
Sir.
This calls for schools, colleges, teachers, and parents working together to ensure that young people channel their digital skills into positive, productive pursuits.
Sir.
Graduates, I encourage you all to go to the world and help produce the needed cutting-edge and scientific technological tools, as well as the systems that accelerate our country's economic growth, competitiveness, and development.
Sir.
My dear ones, no one makes it to the graduation alone. This reading, graduates kindly be upstanding and turn to the audience and give a round of applause to all who helped you on this journey. Your school administrators, the teaching and non-teaching staff, parents and guardians, and your mates.
Sir.
Please resume your seats. It is so gratifying to see many of our distinguished and dedicated staff, Mrs. Dutton and your staff, both teaching and non-teaching, here today. They continue to impress me with their commitment to our mission for God and country.
Sir.
Through their hard work and dedication, they have helped inspire and guide these young ones on a path to lead meaningful and better lives, and it is a privilege for me to share this day with them.
Sir.
We thank you.
Sir.
I would also like to salute all families, stakeholders, partners, and friends who have supported these students and continue to engage with this school and their affiliates. The sacrifices you have made and continue to make through their journeys are deeply cherished and very much appreciated.
Sir.
As you part ways and embark on your individual journeys, remember that this is not a farewell. The bonds you have formed and the memories created should remain with you, no matter where life takes you. You are and always will be the SOS School family.
Sir.
I hope the graduating class today will be in the forefront of the drive for the new ethic, a new African student for whom excellence is a trademark and success a living reality.
Sir.
I congratulate you all and wish you every success at the next stage of your educational journey. I pray for success into each of your lives.
Sir.
May you excel above your peers and distinguish yourself in your chosen career.
Sir.
I leave you with these words from Ralph Waldo Emerson. What lies behind us and lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us.
Sir.
Believe in yourselves, embrace the future with open hearts, and go with confidence.
Sir.
God bless you and thank you all for your kind invitation and attention. Thank you.
The head of science department, to present the award to deserving students. We have 2 NYP 4 students and 6 NYP 5 students for this award. So NYP 4 students are Talisa Tamako, Michaela na Yakoba Bandapo, Cornell Nukunu Eche Akaba, Fahana Alhassan Tampuli, Efua Tevia Alice, Nana Kwesi Opoku Adjuma, Jenny Nkekeli Abalo, Conrad Numi Achu Akaba, thank you, Mr. Watson. You may take your seat. Ayam to Zia Mohammed, Eric Ray Hughes, Gracie Margaret Bat, Gwyneth Hannah Bat, Kimberly Joy Sefadi Susulis, Sama Akufujima, for NYP 5 we have Abena Abokufo, Amanda Mamiesi Abeyana,
Thank you, Madam Irene and Madam Foster, who is our Education and Youth Empowerment Manager from SOS Children's Villages in Kenya. economics, chemistry, and theory of knowledge go to Nuna Kofi. Books. Thank you, Madam. Next, please call Mr. Simon Balantobi to our alternative care coordinator from SOS Children's Villages in Ghana, Tema location. A literature prize. She shares the literature prize with Senam Jambasu. Princess Ayoade takes the geography prize. Richmond Nati takes computer science.
Richmond Nati. The next award, called the Special Recognition Award, is given to a student who has, through their selfless and tireless endeavors, left indelible footprints in all aspects of school life. And this award this year goes to Jude Anna.